But yeah, so I guess we have 2 girls left. Well, 2 of the girls who are sisters are left. I guess it's Scarlet and Carmen. Okay, I took that off, so I gotta resize this. So we still have these girls left, except once we go through with them, then that girl of the forest in the white dress, she'll show up and we play through as her. And we have to do this every single time. I'm gonna step away for a second. And this starts off pretty loud, so I don't want to keep messing with volume. Maybe if we sort of veer off in this left direction, we usually go off to the right. Or no, maybe this is the one with the books and the piano. I can't keep them straight. Also, Scarlet and Rose sort of remind me of each other. And they all have sort of red-related names. Is that a flower? I don't even remember if there's a sort of an overarching theme with Scarlet, other than maybe music and books. And what was that? What was that over there? Let's just pick the flower then. Deal with some of these other areas later. I'm hoping it'll give me some kind of clue, so I at least know what the hell I'm looking for. Though it is a lot of wandering aimlessly, and you can't do much about that. That's just how it's supposed to be, I suppose. Thought I saw another one over in that direction. It's also the direction that the wolf is in. Is that something new? Okay, there's another one. Why isn't it giving me any clues? That's kind of upsetting to me. Yeah, I don't know what the hell we're doing either, Scarlet. Okay, and because of the sun out there, we know that there's probably an area that is useful to us. I don't want to go straight to the wolf area, though, because I want to collect things first. There's the balloon again. I don't think she can do anything with it. That's probably not her item. Okay. There's Rose, I guess we're seeing. And there are 2 items. No, 3. You can see that top one. Okay, there's 3 things that we should collect as her. But who knows if I'm going to find them or not, because I'm just hopeless lately with this game. Yeah, that's the theater. Straight off there, but I don't want to go there quite yet. I don't think there's a lot of options and things either. And that's what happens if I press escape. But it's not quite the same as, you know, a pause screen. I guess it is, but, you know, I was looking for it to say pause there, not. But whatever. Not important. Especially since you could just, you know, leave her standing there and wander off from the computer. And nothing bad is going to happen to you. There's a lady playing the piano there. What's up with the mask? I think I forgot to collect that. Yeah, I must have forgotten to collect that last time I played through. Or it would not be there right now. So, that's a thing, I guess. So I think a couple different ones can play the piano. I don't know if it was Scarlet, but I thought maybe Rose found a piano in the woods during my last playthrough and played it for a bit and then, you know, put it in a basket. However that works. But we don't want to go to the wolf quite yet. The wolf being that blonde lady playing the piano. And she looks fairly harmless too. You never know. Especially when it's some creepy fairy looking person. You know, it looks like she should have wings or something, I don't know. Like she should be in Lord of the Rings as one of the elf people. Maybe. The last time I was talking about, what was it, on TV tropes, the evil albino characters. I think I went off on a huge tangent about that, but it kind of reminds me of that with, you know, light hair. I don't think we zoom in enough to really know. It might just be a lady with blonde hair. I don't know. Alright, that's something, but I can't see what's what here. It looks like she can also go to, what is that, the campsite and the graveyard. So there's about 3 main areas, I think, that each girl can go to. And then the theater is where her chapter ends, because that's where she encounters her wolf, which is the lady with the long blonde hair, playing piano with her. And there's that mask. I think we need to collect that still. There's the well again. But there's other stuff in the general vicinity of the well. Okay, we can't do anything with this. Not as Scarlet, anyway. Crap. Where are we? No, there's a flower. 2 flowers. Maybe we can get a hint. Probably not, though. Because the game just hates me today. Okay. 107 of 144. Great. No, we're getting there. There's another one. 108. The real question is it going to give me some kind of clue or not? Another one? I wonder what these paint like dots are there for. I'll have to look that up. It's pretty sad when you've written a walkthrough for a certain game and you still can't remember what the hell is going on in it. But again, it's been years and years since I played it because I lost my copy. Then finally just said the hell with it and bought it again. It was only like $10. And it goes on sale sometimes. Sometimes they have these package deals with like, several or all of the Tale of Tales games. I remember there was a Facebook promotion where they had like all their games you could buy for some cheap price. I don't remember how much. Oh yeah, there we go. Clothesline. And she's doing the thing like the other girl did with the spider web. But I don't think you saw that because that was my last playthrough. Maybe we don't have the spider web anymore. What the hell is she doing? Okay. Books? Okay, the clothesline, that was one of the missing things. We still have 2 missing things for Scarlet. Okay, so that was worth something, I guess. Made some progress. There's just these weird ruins here. I once typed out all the things they can say to put that thing on game FAQs. They'll start to repeat after a while, but there's a bunch of different things each one of them says. What's that over there? A pillow? What the hell is that? She won't do anything with it. Okay, well, let's get the flower then. Alright. Come on, Scarlet. Fine stuff. I see more flowers. Don't think so. Oh, I didn't think she was gonna do it. Game's full of surprises. No. I don't understand people who think nature is lovely. It's messy, and it smells, and it makes you get lost. Well, that's for sure in this game. Alright. Let's get some flowers, though. It's the ruins again over there. I don't even remember if they were good for anything, You pick anything? Oh yeah, somebody picks up... Where's Robin? She picks up a silver bullet there. Because she has that whole wolf theme and werewolves and what have you. There's a flower, might as well get that. It's at the well again. I don't know if that's any good to Scarlet. Pick it up. What the hell? I can't get her facing it. Yeah, sometimes I have stupid issues like this. Okay. Like when Ruby got stuck on that dude's leg, she's trying to walk around him and sit on the bench. It's alright though. No, these things don't have to be perfect. Especially when there's a small team working on them. I also tend to get stuck behind that shed in the campsite. Well, I'm on the topic. Okay, where are we going? We've just been wandering in these huge circles, I guess. All through the forest. But that's the whole point of the game, I guess. The music tends to get louder when you get near the wolf, too, and you get those, like, heartbeat sound effects. Where are we even at? It says walking simulator as a category when you download this, but it's more like a getting lost simulator. There's a flower over there. Is there anything else? Bathtub. I don't know if she can do anything with that either. Just because it shows up as a big overlay doesn't necessarily mean... Okay. Still sit on it. That's good. Serenade in the woods. Somebody's playing my song. Long, slim fingers gently caressing the keys of me. And she'll eventually play the piano, so we get these piano-type references. I think Whitney said something in her playthrough of Silent Hill 1 that... What was it? The original Silent Hill site that, you know, that was on Konami's webpage in like 99 or so. Gives you this hint that tells you the actual letter names of the keys, and it's kind of useless if you don't actually play the piano. Thankfully I did, so they were helpful to me, but I can understand why they would not be. You know, if you didn't, you'd still have to look that up. Easier to just make a diagram, and in fact I usually make a diagram to play through that if I usually don't feel like figuring out the whole puzzle again. So when I first got that game, I didn't have the internet at home. So I think I went to the public library using their computers. I mean, I had a computer, but it was not internet capable until like late 99 or so when I was in college. But I knew other people with the internet, and I would just go down to the library and use that. Try to find game walkthroughs. You know, I remember the game FAQs board around then. That's when that whole ambulance ending crap for Silent Hill 1 came out. Some people are very annoyed by that. I think Fungo went on some angry rant about it, but I thought it was kind of cute and imaginative, even if it was upsetting because it was fake. And in fact, I was so amused that I made an ambulance ending, sort of a silly video based on that, what it might have been like, parts of it. Okay, let's pick up the mask because I forgot to do that before. And that should unlock another one of these rooms. And if I hit X when I'm near the piano, she'll sit down and play it. And then eventually that blonde lady will come. The elf-looking lady will walk up here too. There she is. This is our wolf. And this is another one that's more, maybe a bit more open-ended. I don't know. I mean, whatever happens, it doesn't seem quite as obvious as the ones where, you know, killed by a wolf or drowned in the lake after taking somebody's abandoned rowboat. I don't know. So, you know, playing piano in the woods and this blonde lady comes up to you and who knows. Okay, and she's actually on the walkway this time. See, I have most of the items, but I still have some stuff I'm missing. And at this point, it looks like I'm not going to get all that, because some of it you can't get with certain girls. You have to, you know, play through again, and I think it will save all that information if I play through the entire thing again, which I'm obviously not going to do today because I've already been playing this for a couple hours. But I may as well finish it since I said I was going to finish the game today. So we have Carmen left, and after that, when you think their apartment should be empty, that's when the girl of the forest shows up there, and you play through as her. And everything's a little bit different. You know, it's rainy, like it is in this part. Also, I think she can run everywhere, Like, even right here, she can run. If you're playing as her. Okay. We have all the furniture covered with sheets. Kind of odd. What are those glasses that are overturned or something? What's back here? Who knows? So this is the one who's into books and music, I guess. And perhaps that's all. So there's trombone. I played that from elementary school through high school. Recently sold mine for $20. Because I probably haven't. I don't even want to think about marching band, jazz band, and so on until the end of high school, but then I never touched it again. Because I figured I'd rather play like guitar and piano and so on. Bought a violin and never touched it. Alright, now some curtains. I got some weird long eyelashes and sort of this long fingernails and sort of these like marionette type imageries. I don't know. Okay, let's see how poorly I did. Oh, I did just as poorly as before. Okay. So let's turn this off for a second, and then I will be right back again. Heck. But yeah, I sort of just started using the Twitch channel, and I was reading through these, you know, how to get started things. It says don't play old or boring games, and yet here we are. What if you like old and boring games? You know, there's certainly somebody out there likes old, boring games like I do. Okay, not all the games I play are this slow. But still. Alright, carcasses, bones. And she wants the hell out of here, I think. Okay. I'm not sure if she does anything at all in this, or if it's just a place she can visit. Okay, I think I'm stuck on this grave. Okay, good. Well, not stuck anymore. Is that a flower out there? May as well get out of here. She wants out of here, you know. She gets creeped out, I guess. Bit of an odd outfit she's wearing, too. See, I'm trying to run, but she won't run yet because she's still sort of in the graveyard area. There we go. I just think it's the greatest thing. I was reading more reviews and things, and people saying, you know, it was sometimes interpreted, not this, but not just this, but all their games sometimes interpreted as a huge middle finger to the whole gaming industry, but I don't really see it in that way. I think they were just and are sort of doing their own thing, which happens to not be very action-packed. Like some people were complaining when I was playing Clock Tower, not on here, but elsewhere, Facebook and such, but like I can understand sometimes not wanting to play point and click, which the Clock Tower for PlayStation was, but I don't think that's a valid complaint against it because that's what it is, you know, and it's good for what it is. And I think if you're gonna hate something just for being point and click, then you're probably missing out on some, you know, decent storyline and decent game experience. I think it's good that there's variety out there, anyway. And that's probably why I like Tale of Tales so much. There's another one straight out there. Flowers. I don't remember when the last clue was that we got. Why won't it give us any more clues? Maybe it only does that to a certain number. I don't know. It takes some time to figure out even just the game mechanics. You know, what's going on, and is this even helping you or not with certain things here. Collecting things, it does help you, but collecting the other items, you know, like the TV and the bathtub, using the spray paint can, and there's a piano out here, in addition to the one in the theater. I saw something out there, but I think it's just plants and branches. And some of these plants almost look like the collectible flowers, but they're not. It's little white specks, and I think maybe it's a flower far off, but it's not. And her wolf area is the campsite, if I recall correctly. And she's the one that's able to drink beer if you go there. That's the graveyard again, I don't want that. So I don't even think there's anything useful for her in that area. We already did the thing. Robin crawls in the grave and she collects the robin egg. And is it Rose that does something with the skull? I assumed it'd be Ruby, but it wasn't. Let me just go around this a little bit. Flower? Yes. Why won't it give me a clue? That's upsetting me. I think I've gone a long time now without getting any clues. The last one was that stupid bird that I couldn't find, but it was leading me to a tree. Ah, what is it? I can't tell what it is. Maybe if I follow her. I hope it's not telling me where the bathtub is, because I've already found that. I already sat on it. Or whatever. Oh, it is telling me I can see it now against the tree. Finally get a clue after all that time, and it's not something I needed a clue for. Weird. Okay. A little bit of soap. Pretty gross looking bathtub out in the woods. Alright, there's another flower. Can't believe that after all that time of collecting flowers and wanting it to give me a clue, it's for some thing that doesn't do me any good. So I already knew where that was. I already encountered it if I messed up over anyway. But that still counts, I think. I think that's still open, another room, or it's one of the items to collect. I don't know. But I'm confused about this thing. Yeah, we know it was a bathtub. Don't care about it anymore. Okay, there's a girl. Is she leading me to something, or? She's just gonna stare at the tree. Alright. Well, show me where something is if you're gonna tell me to come with you. I'm just gonna stare at the tree a bit more. I don't think there's any use at looking at the car. That looks like it's not in good running condition, actually. I don't know. And it's just gonna get harder and harder to find the stupid flowers, now that I've collected the majority of them. That's a car over there, I don't want that area. Graveyard, I don't want that. There's not really anything there for her. I've probably gone in this direction, I don't know. Okay. Oh. Okay, there's a flower. And I assume they might be random, but I don't know exactly what makes them show up, where they show up. I always assumed it's like somewhere you haven't been with that girl or something yet. At least makes it feel like you're doing something when you're chasing the flowers. So otherwise, there's a lot of running around and getting lost and not finding anything. There must be 5 or 6 more items that I haven't found yet. And I can never seem to find anything with the forest girl because everything's really dark and it's raining. She can at least run, so I mean it's sort of a relief after certain areas where you can't even run with these girls. So by that time you're frustrated enough that you're really happy that you're able to run. In all areas, including, you know, the special areas. Like the graveyard and the campsite and what have you. But I think she can access all or most of the areas too, which is different than any of the sisters. Okay, is that? Oh, okay. So I guess we ventured into the campsite. Wasn't sure if I was just sort of close to it or what, but if you get close enough, you'll get this cutscene that lets you know that this is sort of the end goal with her. I don't think you can do much with a shack, so I don't know what zooms in there as if it's really important. You can get stuck behind it. I've done that before. Don't think that's really desirable, though. Alright, there. The forest girl has her own red tent for some reason. Can you light this? Maybe you can light it. Okay. Ginger can light the campfire, too. Oh, okay, that's good. It looks like perhaps we've unlocked a room, or else maybe we've just collected another item, but I haven't been keeping track. The goal, though, is to unlock all the rooms, collect all the items, and then you can get maybe an A score at the ending. Okay, and I've sat on the crates. I know you can make her drink beer, too, but I thought maybe I'd just try to sit on the crates. I thought the dude was supposed to come. Where's the dude? Dude is supposed to come, and that triggers the ending of this chapter for this girl, which is, what's her name again? Carmen. Which I think is, sort of a play on Carmine, as in red. All the other ones are red names: Ruby, Scarlet, even Ginger, I guess. At least in the sense of, like, red hair. And Robin, and, Robins have the red chest. Ruby. Did I already say her? The forest girl has a red tent. Okay, now that we've sat down here, now we're triggered a cutscene. So this is going to be it for Carmen. She's the one who's very much into boys or something, according to the website. And Ginger sort of talks shit on her for, thinking she's hot stuff. But she's out here drinking beer with this stranger in the woods. I think if you go up to him when he's when he's chopping a tree, you can take his hat off, put it on your head, but I didn't do that this time. Just tried to go on with sit down on the crate and trigger the cutscene. Okay. Let's see, I'm missing 4 items, or is that 5? Okay, get up. Come on, get up. This is the last of the sisters. And you think the game's over, but it's not. There's an epilogue. You could probably play through the whole game in 30 minutes, but then you'd have to skip the entire forest and, go straight to Grandma's house every single time. And you just run straight ahead and do that. But then it's like, you skip all the more interesting stuff in the game, and then you don't unlock any of the extra rooms, and you don't get any of the items. So that's discouraged by the ranking system. But I think then you just go in there, and there's like a stuffed wolf in Grandma's room, and she's sitting there, and I don't know if she's dead or she's just old looking, because it's stylized, you don't really know. And I don't think she moves around. But then with each girl, I think it has a portrait of that particular girl on the wall and not the others. Okay. So what's it? See? This has some cool stuff too. That's that chair we saw in the woods. We got circular saws, and then we get those hexes that were on the trees. got some tile. A lot of stuff sort of reminds me of Silent Hill, but not really. And I know the creators certainly have talked about that, so I think it's a valid thing to mention. Especially like with having worked with Sato on Fatale, which was, I'd say, a much weirder game than this. I think you just go around, light candles or something at first, and then there's this scene where she's dancing and all these weird symbols that take up the screen. I don't remember what the hell you do. I'm gonna have to play that again. It's another thing people will probably like stumble on my channel, like, what the hell is going on here? You know, what is she even playing? And then they'll leave, you know, as people tend to do. Like these weird little drawings that show up, you know, flash on the screen. And again, you're not, like, really controlling what's going on here because it's sort of like it's on rails. You know, like if you're playing House of the Dead or something, but you have to mash the buttons to keep it progressing, otherwise it'll just stick right here, you know. Also, if you just let it stay there, it'll fade to black and you get these weird things going on. All these drawings flashing on the screen. And then when you mash the buttons again, it progresses. Also, that helps determine the speed. But you can't look around. Mashing buttons makes you move. Makes you move through the house. Some axes and... Was that the dead body in the carpet? Potential dead body. It's like part of a circular saw, maybe. Fire. Referring to the campfire or not, I don't know. But again, a lot of it's not literal and it's supposed to be that way. Tree through bed. Not sure if it's supposed to be like phallic imagery or... Okay. And I'm sure I gotta see... Oh, hell. It's no good. You know? I get to see every damn time, but that's not the end. But I'm gonna take a break for a second again. Get something to drink. Okay. Okay, now we've played through as the 6 girls, and we think, well, aren't we done with the game? But no. Notice they don't even have a name for her, too. The other times when you'd mouse over with the basket, it would, you know, give them a name. And that's why she's called Girl of the Forest, I guess. The Girl in White, or whatever the hell she's called. Because she doesn't have a name, or it's unknown. And this is going to be a little bit different. And I know there is, or was, I don't know, a prologue. I think this is the epilogue. But there was a prologue, and I think it features her. And I know I downloaded it years ago, but I didn't actually play through that. So anyone, like, interested in the game could probably try to search for that and see if that's still up there. Because I think it was free, and, you know, it allows you to get a feel of at least what it's about. I think you play through as her. And thus it's a little bit different. Don't know if it's rainy like this or what's going on here. That makes it a lot harder to see even when you're not running. Well, there's her. Her tent. Can you do anything with it? No. Well, I thought this would count as me getting, you know, an item or something. I don't know what the hell's going on. Alright, I'm not getting anything here. I don't think you can interact. Basically, I don't even remember what the hell to do with her. But dang, 3 hours to complete this. Here's the field of flowers. And you get all the different places. See these things that are floating around the screen? That's telling us where all the different places are. I don't think she has a wolf, though. I think you just have to go to Grandma's house. But you can explore, and I think there are things to collect. And last time I didn't collect anything at all. What is that stripy thing that's showing up? Is this more of the paint blobs? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. No, I assume she was supposed to collect things, but I'm not seeing anything. For a minute there, I thought she was the only one who had the phone, the payphone. But no, then I checked with the other girls, and they have it, but that's if you turn around and go back to the paved part of the road. But, you know, there's Flower. She also has, like, signs. There's, like, a children playing sign with, like, a teeter-totter. I don't think there's words on it, but it's, like, kids playing on a teeter-totter on a yellow sign. Was there something? There's a stupid fence again. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Am I seeing something over there? It's just so much harder to see things when you're her. Okay, there's 2, like, special items for her. And then there's also 3 other empty spaces, so I think that might mean you can get those empty spaces with anyone if you knew what the hell you were looking for or where it is. Here's some flowers, though. That might help. And 26. I was kind of hoping for a clue there. And she's gonna stare at the tree. This is why people get frustrated, though. Okay, flower. Because sometimes a long time can go by, and it seems like nothing is happening. Though it's more of an exploration game. And relying more on symbolism and such, rather than overtly beating you over the head with what's going on. Well, let's get some flowers. See, it just seems like they're showing up where I am this time, rather than It seems like it should be very hard to find them, considering how many I've picked up so far. Did it not tell me how many I had? I don't know. It's showing where some of the things are, I guess. Yeah, see, I'm seem to be getting a lot of flowers. 132. Dang. That's pretty good. I mean, not considering this is the 7th girl I've played through with, but, you know, actually the 14th since I've played through already, the whole way. I think I can be reasonably sure that I can get all 144, though, playing through again after this. Oh, there's one. So, getting towards the end now. Just want to see if I can find any more items, and then we have to use these. Where is it? Grandma's house is on the... You can see the house-shaped thing on the right. And again, these work like compasses. But each one's in a different direction, so... There's the lake. And even though we're close to the thing... Oh, no, it's not the lake. God. The lake's on the other side of the road. That should be the lake, I think. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm even looking at. Because there isn't, like, one exact layout of the forest, and it loops. If you go forever in one direction, it's gonna loop forever, and also, only certain parts are visible to each girl. So that's another reason you can get terribly lost. And there's different colors, you know, in different areas, but it's really not enough to keep you from getting lost. Okay, where... Is Grandma's house that way? Yeah, I think that... Whatever that black design up there, that has to do with her house too, maybe. Or is that the path? That might be the path itself. Hard to say. So I don't really remember what thing is what. See, if we keep going that way forever, we'll find Grandma's house, and then I can call it a night, because it's already been 3 hours of this. See, there's the children playing sign. I like how she runs, too. I was in cross-country for a while, and I would have got yelled at for that, flailing my arms like that. But it makes her look cute. So you can kind of go around the house. You can do that with the other girls too, but they walk so slow, it's unbearable. It's kind of like a moat around her house. So there's not fence here, but there's water. And I'm stuck. Nothing you can do back there, I don't think. See, we can even run on here, which you can't do with the other girls. Holy damn, though. Almost exactly 3 hours to get to this part. I kind of figured that, but still, holy damn. And because she doesn't have a wolf, that's going to be different. And we actually get some weird stuff here, but in the end, it's going to be different. See, that's Robin's area. That's Ginger, I guess, with the barbed wire. That's, hell, Scarlet or Rose, maybe. That's Ruby. Scarlet, I think. Carmen. And then this is the area that every girl will get if they bypass the wolf and go straight to Grandma's house. Which we haven't got yet because I got the wolf for every single other girl. And there's that chair. And if you look at that portrait, see, it's her. It's the same girl you were just playing as. It's Grandma. I mean, she doesn't look very lively. I don't know if she's actually dead or what's going on here. I mean, I guess that would go with the story. 0 items. Oh, I suck. End of epilogue. Heck. Well, wait. Don't put that on yet. I think there's more. Okay. Now she's got blood on her white dress. Now we get to watch the other girls come in, but... Oh boy. That's essentially the end. So, thanks for tuning in for those who did. Now we just get to watch the girls come in, and then the forest girl will also leave once the 6 girls come back in. And then it just repeats, you know. And I suppose I will play through again. Not today, probably not for a little while, but... Now I really want to collect all the items. Just not today, because now we've hit like 3 hours. And that's a long time for this game. Usually just play through as 1 or 2 girls and give up. And she plays with a stick and a rock. Ginger does. Alright, there's Robin. Then there's the forest girl just randomly in here, covered in blood, and nobody seems to even care. But she's gonna leave now. Go back to her tent in the forest, I guess. But yeah, that's it. So, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time, hopefully.